On Martin Luther King Jr. Day, we look back at a pivotal figure involved in desegregating sports in the South. I'm Jeff Fischel, and this is your ACC Now, brought to you by Ruby Tuesday. Charlie Scott became the first black scholarship athlete at North Carolina in 1966 when Dean Smith recruited him to Chapel Hill. After his career wrapped up, it was obvious that he was also the first great African-American player in the history of the ACC. For his career, Scott averaged over 22 points and 7 rebounds a game, including an amazing 27 points per game his senior year. For all of Scott's impressive basketball skills, Coach Smith knew he needed a special man to cross racial barriers. Scott came to UNC as valedictorian of his high school class as well, and that's part of what gave Coach Smith the confidence that Charlie Scott could handle the challenge that awaited him. Scott, now in his 60s, sat down with Cory Alexander and Kings of the Court to talk about his college experience, the South in the 1960s, and how he was steered toward Chapel Hill.
You're on a team where at Laurinburg, you were one of a number of black basketball players.
One of 15.
One of 15 black basketball players. You come to where you're the only black basketball player, the only black athlete at the university.
True.
Once you got off the court, you really didn't have a support system. Who did you talk to? Who were your people that you spent time with?
I mean, to be honest with you, and this is, I mean, I had no relationship with my teammates. My college experience was not a college experience because the things that made North Carolina, my teammates could not enjoy with me. I could not go to fraternities with them. I couldn't go to parties with them. We couldn't hang out together. We had nothing in common. I played basketball at North Carolina. They couldn't do anything with me. The society that we lived in the South did not allow them to have anything to do with me. To see the South in the 60s is to see a society where you and I would never be thought of as a human being. We were thought of as something on this earth that wasn't equal to human beings.
Well, and knowing what you were about to embark on, now, it would have been simple to go to Syracuse where, you know, racism wasn't as predominant, as well as UCLA. What still made that to be the best decision for you?
Well, retrospect now, it's the greatest decision I've ever made in my life. But I'm saying, at that time, there was a lot of factors involved. And the biggest factor was my high school coach. Because, like I said, he was a visionary. He understood the importance of having the first black athlete at the University of North Carolina. So, like I said, he saw in me maybe that I had the potential or the ability to do what was necessary to be successful at North Carolina.
During Charlie Scott's career at UNC, he was named All-American twice and All-ACC 3 times and led the Tar Heels to consecutive Final Fours in 1968 and 1969. After his days in Chapel Hill, he joined the Virginia Squires of the old ABA, where he was named Rookie of the Year in 1971. After 2 All-Star seasons in the ABA, he joined the NBA, where he was an All-Star in his first 3 seasons and was part of the Boston Celtics championship team in 1976. I'm Jeff Fischel. That is your ACC Now, brought to you by Ruby Tuesday.